Welcome back to Nature's Corner. My name is Erin. I'm a park naturalist with Ohio Department of Natural Resources. On today's show, we're going to be taking a tour of Caesar Creek State Park. Actually, the next few shows, we're going to be taking a closer look. The park is really big, much bigger than most people realize. I've been working here for almost 13 years now, and I'm still discovering new places. There's a wide diversity of habitats, and there's a lot of recreation opportunities. So we're going to start here at the Nature Center, which is located right here on the map. We'll take a look across the road at Pioneer Village. We're going to travel on the south side and then around the west. We will cross 73 and then head north towards the campground. And we'll show you in detail as we go along, because many people don't realize, where Flat Fork is or where the Hopewell Recreation Area is. So we're going to be showing you as we go along the map where we are and what there is to do there. So Pioneer Village is right across the road. Before we go there, we can't leave without talking about the Nature Center here for a minute. There's a lot of things here. It's generally open noon to 4 every day except for Mondays and Tuesdays. And there's lots of things inside, wildlife displays. We have live wildlife ambassadors. Families can come in and see the live animals. There's a brand new observation beehive in partnership with the Warren County beekeepers. They'll come in and show you how the pollinators work. And of course we have our native flower beds here. There's a pond where kids can grab a net and dip baby dragonflies and tadpoles. And we've got a really awesome playground. It's a playscape out front. And we've got our raptor house with a red-tailed hawk and a screech owl and hiking trails. And there's just a whole lot to do right here. One of my favorite spots is underneath of the big tall pine trees. You can bring a picnic lunch and spend a great day all day here with your family. But there's so many more things to see. We're going to go across the road right now and look at Pioneer Village. We're here at Pioneer Village. This place is near and dear to my heart. I see it every day as I pull out at the Nature Center. This is a unique place with early 1800s houses. Each house has a plaque on the front of the building that tells you the history of that particular building. So they have events about once a month where there's volunteers in period costume that will act the part of the family that might have lived there. So it's like going back in time. It's a living history program. And even if the buildings are not open, families are welcome to come here. You can walk around the loop, read the pictures on the buildings, and this is also a great place to do photography shoots and just spend an afternoon here. So it's a neat place to explore. Caesar Creek itself has a very interesting history. There's a lot of Native Americans that made their homes here. Fort Ancient is right down the road, and so a lot of the Native American groups that lived near Fort Ancient also would visit the Caesar Creek area. The woodland Indian tribes such as the Wyandot, Miami, Shawnee, they also called southwestern Ohio their home. Old Chillicothe, where the famous warrior Tecumseh was also said to have been born and located close to here, just north of the park. The Caesar Creek name area was named for a slave captured by the Shawnee on a raid along the Ohio River. The Shawnee adopted Caesar and gave him this valley as his hunting ground. Caesar lived in this area during the time of Blue Jacket and was said to have accompanied him on many raids. Many of these Native American villages were located along the ancient trail, part of which follows the ridge line on the eastern side of Caesar Creek Valley. The trail, named Bullskin Trace, was used by settlers during the early 1800s. Later, the trail became part of the Underground Railroad, used by runaway slaves to reach safe houses operated by the Quakers in this area. So the Caesar Creek Valley was impounded in 1978 by the U.S. Corps of Engineers, and that was with the purpose to assist with flooding along the Little Miami River. So it's a very, very interesting history, and you can do more research online and also when you come into the park. The next place we're going to go is just around the corner. We're going to take a ride on Argonia Road, and we're going to see one of the trailheads and also one of the boat ramps. So we'll see you there. All right, we've turned into the Wellman Meadow boat ramp area, and this is on the access road. About halfway down, you'll see this sign here, Wellman Meadows Trailhead Parking. So just past this sign to your left, you will see a group camp area. There's a restroom that's only open when there's group camps that have rented that. But you can park there and follow the trail signs in. It will take you to the Swinging Bridge, Horseshoe Falls, the Flat Fork Gorge, which is where most people ask when they want to go hiking. So this is a great place to park if you want to go see those spots. And we're going to follow the road on down towards the Wellman Meadow boat ramp, which is one of the 5 in the park. So we're here at Wellman Meadow boat ramp. This is the southernmost boat ramp in the park. This is one of 5 that we have. We started off here at the Nature Center, and so far we've made our way around right here to Wellman Meadows. The lake is unlimited horsepower. There's several open unlimited horsepower range. So this line right here is 73, and all of this below 73 is open. There are a few no wake zones that you need to watch out for, and there's a really big open area above 73, and again a few no wake zones. So the lake is about 3,000 acres. And there's just 5 islands, brand new marina, 2 beaches, all kinds of stuff. So this is a wonderful boat ramp to use. There's restrooms and a nice big parking lot. You can also pick up some of the trails from here. So from here, we're going to go see the Spillway, where you can collect fossils, and that's got a really neat history to that area too. So let's go see that. We're standing here in the Caesar Creek Spillway. This is an area developed by the Corps of Engineers as a bathtub of sorts. So the dam is right over the hill. This area was carved out as an emergency spillway. So if the water was ever to rise so high that it would compromise the dam, the lake is right on the edge over there. And the water this area is designed to hold the water so that it doesn't get too high on the dam. So with that being said, this area is exposed of very many fossils. This is the Ordovician fossils, which is among the oldest fossils there are. The only thing you're going to find here are things that lived in a shallow ocean, such as brachiopods and crinoids, and there's a whole other world here. So this is you can spend a whole day here with your family. You do need to get a fossil collecting permit from the Corps of Engineers. They're just right across the dam. Their permit is free. You do need to get the permit on the same day that you're going to collect fossils. And there's a couple rules with that. The fossils that you collect are not for commercial use, meaning that you can't sell them. You're not allowed to bring tools, like your jackhammer. And you can only collect fossils that are the size of your palm or smaller. They don't want people coming here getting great big truckloads of big rocks for their flower beds, because throughout time, that could lower the level of this area that's very specifically designed. So, the other rule is that you're not allowed to climb this rock wall, which is one of the distinguishing characteristics of the park. There's layers and layers and layers of limestone. I like to think of this as a timeline. The deeper you go, the further back in history you go. So limestone is a type of rock. It's sediments that have been smashed together in layers. So you could ask a geologist or even do some research on yourself on the different layers that you see there. It's really, really fascinating. You could park here to find the swinging bridge. I get that question a lot. Where do we find the swinging bridge? So park right here near the fossil wall. You're going to walk towards the lake, follow the shoreline all the way as far as back as you can, and it will take you straight to the swinging bridge. Go across the swinging bridge and there's the waterfall. So this is a great place. Right over the hill is Flat Fork Picnic Area. This is a fantastic place for family reunions and school groups. It's a nice shelter house and it's got a nice observation deck. So that's where we're headed next. So we're here at the Flat Fork Picnic Area. There's actually 2 parking lots here. We're at the lower parking lot. This is a fantastic place for school groups. If you have graduation parties or family reunions. There are 2 shelter houses here. The shelter houses are free, if first come, first serve. But if you have a special event and you want to rent the shelter houses so that way you're insured that you have it for that day, you can contact the Corps of Engineers. There is a rental fee if you want to do it that way. So there's a great playground. And the spillway where the fossils are is very close to here. You can actually walk right down the hill and the fossil field's right there. So a lot of school groups come here, have lunch here, and then go down for fossils. So in the parking lot right above here is an observation deck and restrooms. And you could also park here and walk back and head back towards the swinging bridge. Flat Fork is the name of this area. It's actually the name of the stream that runs through the gorge. So if you're standing on the swinging bridge, you're looking at the Flat Fork stream. So I want to show you the observation deck, and there's a fishing pier that's kind of hidden, tucked away back here. So those are neat spots that you might miss if you don't know that they're here. So we'll go check those out. A lot of people ask where they can go for a picnic. This is one of my favorite places to picnic. You could bring your family, maybe come by yourself. The picnic areas here are secluded, they're shaded. We have a table and a grill here. This is also a really nice trail because it's paved, it's handicap accessible, and it's really close to the observation deck. So it kind of goes in a loop, and there's really nice restrooms. And again, we're at the top parking lot off of Flat Fork. So we're going to continue on down this nice trail and show you the observation deck. So the paved trail continues on to this beautiful observation deck right here. So if you're taking a picnic or even a stroll in the fall, this is an absolutely beautiful place to come. It's got a really nice overlook of the lake. So as we walk around the deck here, we'll show you the deepest part of the lake. This is actually the deepest lake inside Ohio. And right across where the buoys are, about that area, it's about 120 feet deep there at normal level. So that's extremely deep. This is a good place for fishing. There's a fishing pier where we're going to take you next. But right across the way, you can see the visitor center, and they also has an observation deck where you can look across and see this place. And then the dam tower is right in view, and of course the dam is there. So I came here once early in the morning, and the mist was rising off. The sun rises right here facing to the east, and there was steam coming through. Oh, it was absolutely beautiful. So great place for photography and just a quiet afternoon. So if you like fishing, we've got a special spot for you next. This is a special fishing spot that a lot of people don't know about. A common question I get is, where can I fish from the shore? So this is just below the dam. Well, the road is right above us. Of course, the tower is right here. This is a very deep fishing spot. So It's also a great place to watch the sunrise because you get the full length of the lake, or if you're watching the moonrise. So, special place. If you've never seen it, you should check it out. Here we are at the Army Corps of Engineers Visitor Center. This is a fantastic place in the park. It's one of the highlights. They've got great displays inside, a few live animals, and then on the side of the building is a learning center. You can reserve that area, again, for meetings or conferences. I believe there's no charge for that, but you do need to call ahead of time to get a space. There's also a pond here where kids can fish, a wonderful playground, a couple shelter houses. There's a great short walk through the woods. You'll see the lakeside, and also right down the hill is a courtesy dock where if you're in your boat, you can tie off down there, walk up the hill if you need to use the restroom or get a refreshment, or maybe just check out the visitor center. So you should stop by if you're in the area. We're now at the Hopewell Recreation Area Day Lodge. This is located between the Visitor Center and 73. So you could park here to pick up a few hiking trails. Right over there is a connection to the perimeter trail. You can hike to the Visitor Center from here. But the highlight of this area obviously is the Day Lodge. You can rent this for special occasions. So it could be, again, a family reunion, a wedding, for whatever reason. It can fit up to 75 people. It has a full kitchen, complete with a coffee pot and a stove and a microwave and a refrigerator. There's 2 restrooms, and it can fit about, again, 75 people. On the back is a deck, and there's a couple grills on the back side. In the fall, when the leaves are clear, you can have a really beautiful view of the lake. Oh, and there's a gas fireplace inside, so really, really nice ambiance. Very, very nice place to relax and have a family gathering. And also, as we're headed out, you'll see the public archery range. This one's a unique archery range in the fact that you can park and you walk along a trail that goes way back in the woods. So the first stop you come to has different distances to sight in your bow, and then as you continue down the trail, there's targets on either side of the trail that are different in their own ways. So if you like archery, you can check that out. And again, this is at the Hopewell Recreation Area. So we're headed on to our next stop. We're now located on 73, and this is the main entrance of Caesar Creek State Park. If you follow this road back, it will take you to the park office, to the marina, the public beach, also North Pool boat ramp and North Pool hand launch. So there's a lot of things back this road. Right across from here on the other side is Furnace Shore boat ramp. So a lot to see and do right here. This spot is easy to find. Again, we're on 73. And this spot in particular is about 45 minutes from Cincinnati and 45 minutes from Dayton. So it's right off 71, easy to get to. So we'll continue down this road and take a quick look at the marina and the beach and the youth pond. There's a lot of stuff back here, so we'll go take a look at that. So we're right off of 73. This is the park office. You can stop by here for various information. There's maps and flyers, and in case the building is not open for any chance, there is a foyer inside where you can get all kinds of flyers and information. So generally the office is open 8 to 4, Monday through Friday. So back here is a kiosk, we have maps, and it's just a neat place to stop and meet some people from the staff. We've got Division of Forestry in here, some of our officers are in here, and of course our park manager and other staff members. So it's a great place. We're standing here at the brand new marina. This is a spectacular place. Even if you're passing by, again, 73 is right here. We're between Waynesville and the Caesar Creek Flea Market. If you're passing by, this is a great place to stop for ice cream or pizza. There's a concession inside. It's a nice place to sit and eat lunch and just sit on the dock and watch the boats go by. There's a native wildflower prairie right here beside us, beautiful butterflies and birds, and I kind of like the boats. I like to watch them go by, so it's worth checking out. You can rent docks here. There's different agreements. There's a 1-year, 5-year, so you can get more information about those either at the park office or online. There's also a spot where you could camp here overnight. It's a minimal fee and you can park your boat here. There's really nice restrooms and washer and dryer, everything you could ask for. So nice place to stop. You can fuel your boat up here also. So yeah. We're really close to the youth pond. There's a place where you can fish off the fishing platform. And right around the corner here is the public beach. So we'll take a view of that as we head back out towards the main road. So we're here at the Caesar Creek Public Beach. The beach is 1,300 feet long. It's a nice sandy area. This is one of my favorite places for a sunrise or the moonrise. You can see it coming right up over the water there. There's a shelter house that has grills and picnic tables, restrooms. There's an outdoor shower place and where you can wash off before you get back into your car. You can bring your dog on this side of the beach. Great place for frisbee or you know, just to hang out here with the family. So we have a few big park events here. You can also attend one of the triathlons and the various special events. And you can find out about those at the park office. So we'll enjoy your day here. Life's a beach, right? We're here at the North Pool boat ramp. This is our last stop for today. We made it. We started at the Nature Center, which is right here. And we followed our way around to the south and then the west part of the park. We went up to 73. Here's the park office, the marina, and now we're here at North Pool Boat Ramp. So we're gonna save the northern part of the lake for another show. Like I said, this is a very large park. This is a great boat ramp. It's got a nice, easy slope to it, and we're really close to the marina. In the wintertime, this is a great birding spot. You can look out and you can see a really wide version of the lake here, a really wide view. So oftentimes this is one of the boat ramps that are accessible if the lake is flooded or at various stages. So that's all for today's show. If you have any more questions, you can check us out online at ohiostateparks.org, or you can stop by at the Nature Center, and we'll see you on the trails.